Imagine it's 2002. The gaming world is buzzing with excitement as new consoles like the PS2, Xbox, and Nintendo GameCube battle for dominance. Nintendo, a household name for its family-friendly franchises like Mario and Zelda, decides to take a bold step, resurrecting Metroid from an 8-year hiatus. But this wasn't the 2D Metroid you knew and loved. Instead, Retro Studios, a relatively unknown developer, was tasked with reimagining the series in 3D, and not just like any 3D like your grandma's 3D, a first-person perspective. Fans are skeptical. I was skeptical. Is this piranha plant even real? Could a first-person Metroid even work? Could Retro Studios, with its turbulent development history, deliver on one of Nintendo's most iconic franchises? When Metroid Prime finally launched on the GameCube, the answer wasn't just a resounding yes. It was a lot of yeses, I imagine. This wasn't just a game. It was a portal into another world, one that pushed the boundaries of what we thought video games could be. Let's discuss how Metroid Prime blew my freaking mind, and probably yours too. Now that I flunked out of grad school in the first semester of the first year, I have time to play video games and make YouTube videos again. You have no idea how depressed I am right now. Transitioning from 2D to 3D wasn't just a technical challenge, it was a philosophical one. Fans cherish the tightly designed exploration of Super Metroid. How do you capture that sense of freedom and discovery in a fully 3D environment? Well, Retro Studios nailed it by seamlessly blending first-person shooting with platforming and puzzle solving. But the genius move? They didn't just make it a shooter. Metroid Prime was a first-person adventure. Now that's a big brain move. I could have used that in grad school. The emphasis wasn't on combat, but more on exploration, scanning, and uncovering the story of Talon 4. From the moment you stepped onto the planet, it felt alive. Each area felt distinct. The icy Phendrana drifts, the fiery Magmor caverns, and the ancient Kozo ruins. And then there were the small details, rain droplets sliding down your visor, or the moment you saw Samus's reflection. Every time I saw her eyes, I felt like she was judging me. I'm sorry, Samus. Please forgive me. If the visuals brought Talon 4 to life, the music made it unforgettable. Metroid Prime's score was haunting, atmospheric, and at times downright chilling. From the serene melodies of the Phendrana drifts to the ominous beats of the space pirate space, the music always set the tone. I think the visor system deserves its own spotlight as well. Not only could you toggle between combat, scan, and thermal visors, but each added a layer of strategy and exploration. The scan visor in particular revolutionized how players interacted with the environment. You weren't just shooting things, and unlike me, you were learning, piecing together the lore of the Kozo and the downfall of Talon 4. And let's not forget the Morph Ball. Transitioning smoothly between first-person exploration and third-person platforming was a technical marvel, and it made puzzles more engaging than ever. Combat on the planet was nothing short of exhilarating. Armed with a missile launcher, power bombs, and an array of different beams, I was a freaking walking arsenal. This firepower was essential as you took on waves of diverse wildlife, from the smallest creatures to the menacing space pirates. The most unforgettable moments, of course, were the epic boss battles, where each creature felt truly larger than life. My personal favorite has to be the showdown between me and Metroid Prime. This fight was the epitome of everything you've learned and gathered, forcing you to switch between beams and strategically use your visors just to keep up. And when the moment came to end it all, activating the beam's hyper mode delivered the final thrilling blow. For me, Metroid Prime wasn't just a game, it was an experience. I still remember the awe I felt the first time I stepped into Phendrana Drifts, the thrill of discovering a new power-up, and the satisfaction of taking down hostile creatures. It was more than a journey through Talon 4, it was a journey into what games could achieve. And for that, Metroid Prime will always hold a special place in my heart, and I suspect and yours too. If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to click this video right here so that I won't be depressed anymore. Life can be strange sometimes.